Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, L'Olivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
Thousands of years ago on the island of Ireland, as the harvest met the winter, the boundary between worlds became blurred. Spirits were said to walk the earth and carry the living off to the other world. But one brave villager found a way to walk unafraid. Some years later, the villagers grew bolder, facing the darkness head on. And over many years, a tradition was born. Visit Ireland, the home of Halloween.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club. Friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Get ready for the Costa del Dance 2025. Join us in beautiful Torremolinos, Spain at the 4-star Hotel Don Pedro from the 21st of April to the 1st of May 2025. As featured on national and international TV, this is the biggest and best social and set dancing festival in Spain, with 10 nights and days of pure enjoyment. You'll be dancing with top-class entertainment from Ireland and the UK, with a massive discount for anyone booking before November 30th. So don't miss out. Book now with Jerry Flynn Events.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Irish in the UK. Coming up on the show tonight, we'll be visiting the Young at Heart Cafe in Luton later in the show. But first we're off to the Liverpool Irish Centre for a fantastic night of music, song and dance. The Liverpool Comhaltas group has joined forces with the Comhaltas group from Spink in County Laois to provide a fantastic night of entertainment, and we'll be having some great dancing from the Bulger Cunningham School of Irish Dancing.
In Liverpool is the second oldest branch in Britain. It's the oldest branch in England, and it's got a great history, and it's had a very illustrious history over the years, preserving and promoting Irish culture on Merseyside and in the northwest of England.
It's hugely popular here in Merseyside because you've got so many Irish and second generation Irish.
Absolutely, and it has been for a long time. When it first started, it actually grew out of the Irish community and out of the Liverpool Ceilidh band, and they started in the late 50s, and in the mid 60s the Irish community created its own Irish Cultural Centre, originally at Mount Pleasant, and when that closed it came here to West Derby. What's happening is very exciting for us because we were contacted by another branch in Ireland from Spink in County Laois, a very large, very successful, very energetic branch. They had planned a trip to Liverpool, and we decided that it would be wonderful to host them and to have a few events with them. So we're doing that. We're having this event here tonight. They've already been to a primary school, lovely little primary school in Walton, just down the road, called St Matthew's, and that was very successful. And tomorrow they're going to be at the Brian Brew Club in Ashton in Makerfield, which is the oldest Irish club in Britain. And then tomorrow they'll be back here for a slightly more laid-back session to wind down and to chill out and get ready to go home on Sunday.
Tell me a little bit about Comhaltas in Spink in County Laois.
Well, our local branch Spink is celebrating 40 years of Irish traditional music and dance and performance. Our branch at the minute has over 200 members. We try to encourage young children from about the age of 6 or 7. They usually start on the tin whistle and work up then till they get good music ability. They learn to perform individually and as groups, in group of Comhaltas. We compete in flaes. We have our local flae first, which is the Laois flae, and we go on then to Leinster's hopefully, and if we're really lucky then we get to compete at the All-Ireland, which we have done on a few occasions, and we've had a few individuals having success at the All-Ireland as well. We try not to put too much emphasis on competition. We try to make it fun. We try to encourage like our trip here to Liverpool, where they enjoy playing music together, have fun, including music and outside of music, but learn to be friendships. We try to encourage that within the branch as well, so that we can keep this tradition alive. And so far it's working. They're a good bunch of kids, and the parents are enjoying it as well. Especially on this trip, I suppose we're getting to chat with each other. We're having quiet moments and we're having happy laughs about different things that are happening on the trip. So it's been brilliant, and we have to thank Gillian who got busy organising this trip and said we should really get over here. And it's been a brilliant experience. Yeah.
It's a wonderful experience for all the children. And I think it's something they're going to remember all their lives. They're all having great fun playing music, and it's wonderful for their self-esteem and their confidence, and performing overseas. It's just wonderful, and we're so warmly welcomed by the people of Liverpool. It's a really great experience for our musicians. We're absolutely overwhelmed by the welcome. It's just been amazing. It's more than what we could have hoped for. They're fantastic. It's lovely. last year Spink Comhaltas was 40 years running, and our predecessor Lawrence Vesey wrote a book to celebrate it. And in the book he went back over old documents and he interviewed loads of people, and he got every hidden story that ever there was about Spink Comhaltas. And it's just a lovely celebration and a remembrance for people that were here and have passed on, and their families. And it's also, it's a happy book, explaining how Spink came to be and the progress of the branch over the years and the different people that have passed through it. History is lost very easily, and so we all really appreciate the effort that Lawrence went to gathering all the information for the book. It was no small feat.
Irish music is making a big comeback in Ireland.
Yes, it is. Yeah, absolutely. There's hundreds and hundreds of young musicians playing throughout Ireland. In every community, really, there's a Comhaltas. We have 2 new branches within Laois even in the last few years. It's grown and will continue to grow, I think.
Caroline, tell me how you got involved with Comhaltas.
Well, it's a bit of a long story. It goes back a very long way. I was a student at Liverpool University in the 1970s, and I met an accordion player who's from Liverpool. She's born and bred here, but she's Irish. She introduced me to Irish music. I was a classical musician before that. Never looked back though. Irish music is what I play all the time now.
How difficult was it for you to make the transition from classical music to, Irish music?
I had to give up playing the metal flute that I used to play, and I bought a wooden flute, so that's with the Irish fingering. So 30 years later I started playing my metal flute again, and I can now play both flutes.
No blow on narne, being for and join. Oh, should Marvin Magrosa, Nis till she lebrach, Bailey Malana Holachta, Knock Yarna Reeve Klein.
The Liverpool Ceilidh Band in its latest edition, they were the first English band to qualify for the All Ireland this year for many, many years. And of course they're the successors to the great Liverpool Ceilidh Band, which won the All Ireland Championships in 1963 and 64. And they were the first Ceilidh Band from England to ever win it. So they have a lot to live up to.
Hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'm sure you will. And up Laois!
Up Laois, up Laois.
What a great performance from all involved, and well done to everybody from Spink in County Laois who travelled over to perform at the Liverpool Irish Centre. It was a thoroughly enjoyable night. Well done to everyone. We'll take a break and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, Lolivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
Thousands of years ago on the island of Ireland, as the harvest met the winter, the boundary between worlds became blurred. Spirits were said to walk the earth and carry the living off to the other world. But one brave villager found a way to walk unafraid. Some years later, the villagers grew bolder, facing the darkness head on. And over many years, a tradition was born. Visit Ireland, the home of Halloween.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Get ready for the Costa del Dance 2025. Join us in beautiful Torremolinos, Spain at the 4-star Hotel Don Pedro from the 21st of April to the 1st of May 2025. As featured on national and international TV, this is the biggest and best social and set dancing festival in Spain, with 10 nights and days of pure enjoyment. You'll be dancing with top-class entertainment from Ireland and the UK, with a massive discount for anyone booking before November 30th. So don't miss out. Book now with Jerry Flynn Events.
Welcome back. Now, we all know that dementia is a terrible disease. Well, this week we paid a visit to the Young at Heart Cafe in Luton. The Young at Heart Cafe is a partnership with the Home Instead Senior Care in Luton and some of the Catholic primary schools. It also involves the wider community and of course the fantastic volunteers and the children who come along to perform the activities. It is truly a community supportive event. Mick, tell me about your involvement with the Young at Heart Cafe.
We run a Young at Heart Cafe every Wednesday. We've been running it now for 8 years, and it's for anybody who's suffering with dementia and their carers, and it's also for anybody, senior citizens mainly, that are living on their own, and it gets them out for 2 to 3 hours every week. We have music, live music, we do arts and crafts with them, and they have tea and cake, and they talk to each other obviously, and we have dancing. We have live music every Wednesday as well, and it just gets people out of the house, and some people don't get out all week, so this is like 1 day a week when they can get out of the house and introduce with other people, sort of thing.
is a very important service, of course, that you're providing to the community.
Yep. It's very important because a lot of services have been stopped now through cutbacks and things like that. So we've got started and we rely on a lot on donations from organisations, especially like the Black Swan, who raise money for us and give us donations, which keeps us going throughout the year. And also helps us to put on Christmas parties, Valentine's Day, we do St Patrick's Day, and other arts and crafts. We have a Saturday afternoon film show that we put on, so they can they get the cinema experience without having to go through the trauma of going into town and finding cinemas and things like that. So everything we put on is for dementia friendly towards people suffering with dementia.
It's nice to know that the Black Swan and of course the 14th Syndicate are putting some money back into the community and into Young at Heart, which is a great cause.
Yeah, well they very much support us for all their fundraising events that they do. We also have collection tins in and around the pubs. So without their donations we would really struggle basically to keep going every week, because obviously there's a lot of cost involved in live music and food and drink and stuff like that. So yeah, we're more than grateful for all the money that we get from the Black Swan. Yeah.
So many families now are suffering or know of a loved one that's suffering with dementia. It's so sad. And of course what you're providing is something really supportive to all the family.
Yeah, it's very, we take in the person who's got the dementia, but also we get the family members as well, because we're making lasting memories, because these people are having a good afternoon out with a loved one and for as long as it lasts, sort of thing. So at the end of the day, when the inevitable happens, then these people have got good memories. We do like a memory box, so we take photographs and they keep them in a box, so if at the end of the day we can pass them on to the family and they've got things to look back on of things they've made together as a family or friends, and all the good times that they had while they were together.
I know that you're heavily involved, of course, with the children's Christmas party and the work that you put in behind the scenes.
I am Martin. I have been quite a few times now down at the Young at Heart CAF with some of the children from St Joseph's Catholic Primary School. We've brought the children down a few times and it's an amazing resource for these families. Some of these families, they don't get out. Some of them, it's an outlet, I think. Yeah. It's an outlet every week where they can talk to other people that might be in the same situation. They can ask people for help, for advice. So we decided 2 years ago, when the boys had taken over, we've got young children, so I thought let's do a Christmas party. So we started then, and I got some help from some of the other wives involved, which are, great support, and got an entertainer. So it was very, very successful our first year. So then last year we've decided we'd run it again. And this year now I've already started organising it for December. So we run a party here. Last year we decided to run food. We keep the tickets at a low cost. And last year I think we had about 140 children. And then all their adults are all welcome. And we have the entertainer, we had the man himself in red. He decided to make an appearance here in a tractor, which was wonderful, and all the kids were really excited to see that.
Thanks to Jim Kelly.
Thanks to Jim Kelly in the tractor, absolutely. And I've already been liaising with them about this year as well. And then we did get Father Christmas to go around with his bucket and walk around the bar, and I think in about 10 minutes he had raised something like £410. He's a very persuasive Father Christmas. But the boys decided then that they wanted to kind of pinpoint one local charity. That means a lot to quite a few of us. We might have had family members who have suffered with dementia, and it meant a lot to give back to the local community. I know you spoke to Maria last year from Young at Heart at the Mayo Association, because we've given them some money over the years, and I know the boys are really passionate about every year supporting a local cause. You're supporting families in our local area. You're supporting all of the I suppose, all of the people that have supported you over the years. Yeah. Some of their fathers, some of their mothers. I know I was at the CAF one day and it was lovely. They brought a cake out for a 60th wedding anniversary. And I'm sure over the years they came in here and had a drink over the years. So it's nice to give back to the local community who once helped to raise this pub up. So it's quite important every year. We do like to give back. So hopefully now this year we'll up the money that we got last year. So I've got my thinking hat on for this year for some more events.
Of course, you mentioned school children there, and that's a great learning curve for them to help them to understand more about dealing with people with dementia.
Well, it is huge, and before we took the children down there, we had Christine popped in and spoke to the children about dementia, because you need to be really careful about the children that you choose to go down there, because you don't want anybody getting upset. Then some of the I suppose some of the people that attend might become a little bit violent, maybe not towards the children, but you have to make the children aware that they need to be prepared for any eventuality. So we've taken children down to do Easter bonnets, which was lovely. The children were helping make some Easter bonnets, and then there was an Easter parade. So hopefully now before Christmas we'll take them down again. And it's just a great resource in our local area that is all run by voluntary people. All of these people are taking time out of their week, taking days off work, afternoons off work, to do this, to buy. I know, Mick, you are in buying milk, buying cakes, buying biscuits. All of this sometimes goes unnoticed by people. You know, they might think that you get huge grants, and they don't. It's run by voluntary people, local people in the community that want to help everyone. So it is important, and I do know the boys are really, really passionate about supporting local people. So hopefully we'll keep doing it.
If people want to make a donation or to help you out in some way, maybe for your Christmas party or whatever it might be, how can they do that?
Well, they can either send a donation in to the Black Swan, and they can make it just payable to, if it's cheques, or they can make it payable to Young at Heart. There's collection tins here, or failing that, just pass it on to either Patrice or myself or Ken in the Black Swan, and he can pass it on to us.
Every penny counts.
Yeah,
every
absolutely.
penny counts.
Absolutely.
For a very good cause, and we make good use of it all.
Well done. Well done to you both. There is so much love, care and attention given to everybody who attends the Young at Heart Cafe in Luton. Well done to you all. Now we'll be back next week with some more stories from around the UK. Until then, take good care of yourselves.